SOLAS Chapter XI-1 contains special safety measures intended to strengthen flag state control, ship traceability, survey standards, port state control, and accident investigation. It should not be confused with Chapter XI-2, which deals with maritime security and the ISPS code. The chapter requires administrations to authorize and supervise recognized organizations, such as classification societies, when they carry out statutory surveys, inspections, and certification on behalf of the flag state. These organizations must comply with IMO standards so that delegated statutory work is performed consistently and reliably. Chapter XI-1 also makes enhanced surveys mandatory for bulk carriers and oil tankers in accordance with the ESP code. These surveys focus on structural condition, corrosion, thickness measurement, cargo areas, ballast tanks, and other high-risk parts of the ship. For cargo ships not subject to the ESP code, the chapter supports harmonization of survey periods with the SOLAS survey system. A key requirement is the IMO Ship Identification Number. Applicable ships must have a permanent IMO number shown on statutory certificates and permanently marked on the hull or superstructure, with internal marking also required. This improves identification throughout the ship's life, even if the ship changes name, flag, owner, or class. The chapter also requires IMO company and registered owner identification numbers, supporting transparency and control of ship management and ownership. Chapter 11.1 gives port state control officers authority to check operational requirements when there are clear grounds to believe that the master or crew are not familiar with essential shipboard procedures. This may include emergency, safety, pollution prevention, and operational drills or records. The chapter requires a continuous synopsis record, CSR, to be carried on board. The CSR is an official historical record of the ship, including flag, name, owner, registered owner, company, classification society, and ISM-related information. It must be kept updated and remain on board as part of the ship's traceable history. Marine casualty and incident investigations are also addressed. Administrations must conduct safety investigations in accordance with the IMO Casualty Investigation Code, especially for very serious marine casualties, with the purpose of preventing recurrence rather than assigning blame. Finally, SOLAS XI-17 requires applicable ships to carry suitable portable atmosphere testing instruments for enclosed space entry. At minimum, they must measure oxygen, flammable gases or vapors, hydrogen sulfide, and carbon monoxide, and suitable calibration arrangements must be provided. Overall, Chapter XI-1 enhances maritime safety by improving statutory oversight, ship identification, structural survey control, operational compliance, accident investigation, and enclosed space safety.